Hello and welcome back to the channel. Over the past weekend, England has been rocked by a wave of protests and riots that have taken the country by storm. From London to Birmingham, streets have been turned into battlegrounds, and today we're diving into what's really happening, the figures behind the chaos and the implications for the future of the United Kingdom. Let's get into it. Saturday saw the eruption of protests across England, with thousands taking to the streets. The protests, primarily driven by tensions surrounding immigration policies, economic challenges and political leadership, quickly escalated into riots in several cities. The footage you're seeing now shows the scale of the unrest, highlighting just how divided the nation has become. So what sparked this turmoil? Let's first talk about Tommy Robinson, a figure who remains as controversial as ever. Known for his strong anti-Islamic stance, Robinson has been a polarising force in British politics. While some see him as a defender of the British values, others view him as a provocateur who incites hate.
Cancel culture only works if we allow it to work.
Tired of being treated second rate. No one can get dentist appointments, people are putting their own teeth out here. No one can get doctor's appointment. And every single hotel is full of migrants, not refugees, because they're fake refugees. They've come through 16 safe countries, okay? And they're all men, young military age men. They have doctors, they have nurses. Our people in our community can't afford to turn the heating on. They've got heating, they've got everything. The priority is not given to British people. People have had enough. Yeah?
Robinson's recent rallying cry against perceived government failures in handling immigration and protecting national identity has resonated with many, particularly in the wake of the rising crime rates and social unrest.
I'm being threatened by trans rights extremists. They took my bookshop and I think it was about 5 hours I was in custody for. It's definitely taken its toll on me. Mentally.
Beyond the broader political issues, a specific event has intensified the unrest: the Southport Incident. Reports of a violent confrontation between locals and a group of asylum seekers have ignited tensions. This incident has become a focal point for those arguing that the government has lost control over the immigration system. The tragic incident at Southport has been used by figures like Tommy Robinson to galvanise support, painting it as a symbol of the government's failure to protect its citizens and its kids. The protesters were not just about immigration. Many participants have voiced their frustrations with the Labour Party and its leader, Keir Starmer.
I utterly condemn the far-right thuggery we've seen this weekend. Be in no doubt, those that have participated in this violence will face the full force of the law. The police will be making arrests, individuals will be held on remand, charges will follow, and convictions will follow.
Keir Starmer, once seen as a saviour of Labour, is now facing criticism both within his party and general public. His inability to connect with working class voters and present a clear alternative to the Conservatives has left many questioning his leadership.
Not gets done there, bro. You're full of harassment for me. Not gets done.
As the protests turned violent, the police were deployed in large numbers to regain control. The sense of chaos that's unfolded are a stark reminder of the deep divisions and unrest simmering beneath the surface in the UK. So what does this mean for the future of Britain? The recent events that have highlighted a nation grappling with identity, leadership and direction, whether it's the influence of figures like Tommy Robinson or the perceived failings of Keir Starmer, it's clear that the UK is at a crossroads.
The whole purpose of the approach we're taking at the moment, which is to say to those people who engage in this criminal activity on our street that they will be held accountable, is to deter them and others from doing this anymore.
It's not working, is it? Because we had a situation where there was a meeting with the police chiefs. We then had the press conference, and since then we've had riots and disorder in 9 cities up and down the country. Respectfully, I completely see where you're coming from, but it's not working, is it?
Well, can I just say, this has all happened in the last few days. So we need to now take stock over the next day or so. We need to see what happens today. We will, of course, be meeting on Monday. We will need to see what the picture is, what the intelligence picture is. We need to look at the actual information available to make decisions about how we best then proceed. But at the moment, our focus is on dealing with these criminals, arresting them, getting them into court, into remand if necessary, but dealing with them first and foremost.
Minister, 4 weeks in, have you lost control of the country?
No, look, we've had a really tragic week, starting with that awful incident in Southport on Monday. We've had some public order disorder this week, and that's clearly causing lots of concern around the country. Can I just also say, I think the police who've had to deal with what happened in Southport on Monday and then deal with this public disorder during the rest of the week have done a remarkable job, and I want to pay tribute to those officers. And I also want to say that a number of them have been injured in the course of the week, and our thoughts should be really with those officers doing their job, keeping our communities safe, and have found themselves injured.
Moving forward, the government faces the challenge of addressing these issues head-on. Will they be able to bridge the divide, or will we see further unrest? Well, only time will tell. Thank you for tuning in. If you found this video insightful, please remember to like, share and subscribe for more content just like this. Do let us know your thoughts about the protests, the riots, the Southport incident in the comments below, and remember to stay safe. See you next time.